Good day. How is everyone today? It's Friday, November 28th, 2025, Fasting Friday. Very good day to fast. Hope your day was enjoyable yesterday. And again, remember, all thanks to the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany. Let's get started with Good Day Rising prayers. In nomine Dei, Matronum Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Let us place ourselves in the presence of the Most Holy Divine Family, and in Catholic contemplation humbly venerate the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany. Most Holy and Venerable Trinity, one Divine Family, I believe that Thou art here present. I venerate Thee with the deepest humility. I render to Thee with my whole heart the homage which is due to Thee. O Most Holy Divine Family, relying on Thine infinite goodness and promises, I hope to obtain pardon of my sins, the help of Thy grace, and life everlasting, through the merits of Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Matronum Nostrae. O Most Holy Divine Family, I love Thee above all things with my whole heart and soul, because Thou art all good and worthy of all love. I love my neighbor as myself for love of Thee, and I forgive all who have injured me, and ask pardon of all whom I have injured. Let us thank the Most Holy Divine Family for the many graces that we receive, and offer ourselves and our sufferings up to heaven, and for the souls in purgatory. O Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany, I most humbly thank Thee for all the favors Thou hast bestowed upon me to the present moment. It is again thanks to Thy bounty that I should live to see this day, and I desire to employ it solely in Thy service. I consecrate to Thee all my thoughts, words, actions, and sufferings of this day. Sanctify them, that there may be none that is not animated by Thy love, or that would not tend to Thy greater glory. Let us make a firm resolution to avoid evil and to do good, and let us beg of the Most Holy Divine Family the graces which are necessary to us. O Most Holy Divine Family, Thou knowest my weakness, and that I am unable to do anything good without the help of Thy grace. Deny me not Thy grace, proportionate to my necessities. Give me strength to avoid everything which Thou forbiddest, to practice the good which Thou hast commanded, and enable me patiently to bear all the trials which it may please Thee to send me. O Dea Matronam Nostrae, O Holy Mother of God, I place myself under Thy protection. I throw myself with confidence into the arms of Thy compassion. Be to me, O Mother of Mercy, my refuge in distress, my consolation in suffering, now and at the hour of my death. O Most Holy Divine Family, as envisioned by Saint Lucia as the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany, Dea Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, I am heartily sorry for having offended Thee, and I detest all my sins, because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell. But most of all, because they offend Thee, O Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany, who are all good and deserving of all my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of Thy grace, to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. In nomine Dei, Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Deum vobiscum, quoque apud. Oremus. Fidelium Deum Iesum Christum, omnium conditor et redemptor animabus famalorum cotuorum, remissionum conctorum tribue peccatorum, ut indulgentiam quam semper obte verunt pis supplicationibus consequentor. qui tecem viveta regnat in una divina familia, qui erat estet edit in aeternum. Suscipe Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum hoc immaculatum hostium, quam ego indinius famulos tuus offedit tibi Deum meum vivum et verum, pro innumerabilibus peccatis et offensionibus et negligentis meis, et promnibus circumstantibus, sed et promnibus fidelibus, catholicorum vivis atque defunctis, ut mihi et idis proficiet ad salutem. Deum qui cumuli substantia dignitatem mirabilita condidissima mirabilis reformaster da nobis spiritus atque vinum studium, eius divinitatis esse consortis criminalitatis nostrae, fieri dignatis est patriceps Deum Iesum Christum Filium, qui tecum vivet et regnat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Offendimus tibi Deum calicem salutaris tuam da peccantes clementium, ut conspectu divinae majestatis tuae, pro nostra et totius mundi salute, cum odore suavitatis ascendat. In spiritu humilitatis et in animo contrito suscipiam orate Deum Iesum Christum, et sec fiat sacrificium nostrum et conspectu hodie, ut placiat tibi Deum matronum nostrae Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Veni sanctificator Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, et sanctifici deblata prosequendo, et accepere hoc sacrificium tuo sanctum nomini, praeparatum. Suscipe Sancta Trinitas concoblationum cum tibi efferimus, a memoriam passiones, resurrectionis et descensionis Deum Iesum Christum. Et in honoram Deum matronum nostrae et Papa Peter Sanctorum, et Istorum et omnium Sanctorum, ut idis proficiet ad honorem, nobis autem ad salutem, et idi pro nobis intercedere indentur in caelis, quorum memoriam agimus in teidis, pediendum Christum Deum nostrum. Orate ut meum equestrum sacrificium acceptabile fiat per Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Suscipiat Deum Iesum Christum sacrificium de manibus tuis et laudam et gloriam nomini sui ad utilitatem quoque nostram totiusque ecclesiae suae sanctae. Deum vobiscum et quoque apud te. Sursum corda habemus ad Deum. Gratias agamus Deum nostrum, dignum et justum est. Te ego clementissimi Mater et Pater et Deum Matram nostrae, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per Deum Iesum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrae, supplices rogamus ac petimus. Uti accepta habeas et sanctificas, haec sanctam sacrificam ilibata, in primis quae tibi efferimus pro ecclesiam tuum sanctum catholicam, quam pacificare, custodire ad honore, et regere dignitas tot orbi terrarum atque catholicae. Memento Deum famulorum famorum Caetorum. We pray for the sick and the suffering, and we especially pray for Katie, Emily, Kathy, Marilyn, Maria Josephina Mose, Mark Jr., Letitia, Mindy, Todd, Clarette, Dennis, Barbara Santa Croce, James, Robert, Benedict, Gregory, Adam, Malachi, and Patrick Santa Croce, the Williams, Tafour, Vegan, and Stevenson families, Michaela McLarnon and family, the Kendrick, Shorten, Nolan, Dasco, Kane, Nye, Wolf, Camerano, and Paholski families and their intentions. We pray for an end to all governmental allowance or sanctioning of abortion, transgenderism, transhumanism, child trafficking, child abuse of any kind, anywhere, place, or time. We pray for the establishment of a Catholic monarchy with a sound Catholic system of labor, human value, and medium of exchange with no usury. And we pray the courageous men step forward as leaders of this Catholic society. We pray for the elimination of all harmful radiation waves in our air and in our homes. And we pray for wisdom on how to prepare natural foods and raise animals in safe safe feeding conditions, and free from government interference. We ask and pray for the gift of discernment, and we pray for an increase in the knowledge and practice of the Catholic virtues. We ask that all quote-unquote gay marriage, all pornography, and the OnlyFans platform be stopped immediately. We ask for a reversal of the feminist ideology and a return to godly femininity, and that women cease working for Freemasons and corporations, and that we reduce our time on the internet and social media, that women come to understand that raising traditional Catholic families is a very high ideal and a necessity for sustaining a Catholic peaceful world. We ask you to please save or transfer the souls from under the dominion of any Jew or Freemason that gives support to Israel, and to remove all forms of Freemasonry from out our lands. Guide the members into the submission of the Trinitarian Theophany through correct baptism and confession, and give them a bit of grace to see the evil that comes about as a result of that organization. We ask you to destroy the satanic document of Vatican law that is the Jewish Talmud, that we will recognize the transfer of the authority of the Catholic Church to be in Portugal. Please nullify any attempts to establish anti-Semitism propaganda into any rules, codes, laws, statutes, or policies, and that the worldly industry of pharmakia stop poisoning the people, first with their lies and then with their chemicals. We ask the Most Holy Trinity that all Catholics be given the grace to be accountable, so that we may each have a holy hatred for sensuality, as St. Catherine of Siena encouraged, a repentant shame for the offenses we have committed and continue to commit against thee, and a deep love of thee and of souls, so much that we desire nothing more than to be of service to thee in every moment of our lives. All these things we ask in accordance with the Most Holy Divine Family's goodwill and intention. And may those who are traveling this weekend be safe and get to their destinations with health and prayer. Et omnium circumstantium quorum tibi fides cognita est et nota devotio pro quibus tibi offeremus, vel qui tibi offerot hoc sacrificium lauris, pro se suis omnibus, pro redemptione animarum suarum, pro spe salutis et oculamitatis suae. Tibi credunt vota sua, aeterno Deum vivo et vero. Communicantes et memorantes in primis gloriosae, semper Deum maturam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et beatorum martyrium totum Papa Sancti Petri, et Sancti Lucia, et Sancti Jacinta, et Sancti Francisco, et Sancti Juan Diego, et omnium sanctorum tuorum quorum meditis praecibusque concedas, ut in omnibus protectionis tuae manuem exidio per inum Christum Deum nostrum. Quam oblationem te Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum in omnibus consecrata macet tabellum cafecere di miris ut nobis corpum, et sanguinem fiat delictissimi filium tuum Deum Iesum Christum, qui pridie quam patroretur recepit panem sancta sacramentis manus suas, et derivatis oculis in calamite Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum sum omnipotentem tibi gratias agens, consecravit frege didiquillum sui dicens accipite et mandocate ex hoc omnes. Hoc est enim corpus meum. Simili modo postquam ceremonia est accipiens et hunc preclarum caricem in sancta sacramentis manus suas, idem tibi gratias agens Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, consecrave didiquillum sui dicens accipite et bibite ex omnes, hic est enim calix sanguinis mei mysterium fidei, quae pro nobis et pro multis effundetur in remissionum peccatorum, aequotes cum viceditis in memor facietis. Unde et memores Deum nostro virtui, sed plebs tua sancta justem Christum filium tuum Deum nostrae, tombe et passionis nec neon et ab inferis resurrectionis, sed et in caelos gloriosa ascensionis offerimus, preclarae majestati tui ditus donis actatis, supra quae propitio ac serenum udur respigieri dineris. Supplices teragamus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, ibe hic perfide manus tuum ut quod ex hoc adoris participationis sacrosanctum Deum Filium tuum, corpus et sanguinum simserimus, omni sanctificatione caelis et gratia Dei per amor pediendum Christum Deum nostrae. We pray for those who have died. We especially pray for Sharon Doretta, for whom this Mass is being offered. Ipsis Deum et omnibum in Christum crescentibum locum refugieri ducis et pacis ut indulge est per amor pediendum Christum Deum nostrum, per quum hic omnia Deum Iesum Christum semper bona creas, sanctificas, vivicas, consecratis et praestas nobis. Per ipsum et cum ipso et in ipso. Est tibi Deum Nostrum omnipotenti in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, omnis honor et gloria. Ave Dea, matronam nostrae, gratia plena Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum tecum. Sancta tua in muliere, Dea matronam nostrae, matronam Deum Iesum Christum, misericordia nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Libera nos quae sumus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum ab omnibus malis, praeteritis, praesentibus et futuris, et intercedente, beata et gloriosa, semper Deum matronam nostrae, cum Papa Petrum Sanctorum et omnibus sanctis, da propitios pacem in diebus nostris, ut ope misericordiae tuae aduiti te peccato, simus semper liberi et ab omni perturbatione seculi. Pediendum Deum nostrum, Iesum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrum, qui tegum vivit et reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per aeternam. Pax Deum Iesum Christum sit semper vobiscum et quoque pote. Haec mixtio consecratio copris et sanguinis Deum Iesum Christum fiat excipientibus nobis in ad salutem aeternam. Pax tecum et quoque pote. Deum Iesum Christum, qui ex voluntate Deum matronam nostrae, cooperante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per mortem tuam mundum vivificasti, libera me per hoc sacrosanctum corpus et sanguinum tuum ab omnibus iniquitatibus meis, et universis malis, et fac me tui semper in harare mandatis, et nunquam separari permittas, qui cum eo Deum matronam nostrae, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, vivis et regnam aeternam. Perceptio copris tui Deum Iesum Christum, quod ego in inius sumere praesimo non mihi provini et in indicium condonationem, sed pro tu pietate prosit mihi ad tutum mentum mentis copris et ad medelam percipiendam, qui vivis et regnas cum Deum matronam nostrae, in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Panem celestem excipiem, et nomen Deum Iesum Christum invocabo. Deam matronam nostrae non sunt dignus, ut et dissertate meas in tante de globus temperanum mea. Deum Iesum Christum non sunt dignus, ut et dissertate meas in tante de globus temperanum mea. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum non sunt dignus, ut et dissertate meas in tante de globus temperanum mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. Quid retribuam Deum Iesum Christum, pro omnibus quae retribuit mihi, calicem salutaris excipiem et nomen Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum invocabo, laudans invocabo Deum matronam nostrae et ab inimicis mei salvusero. Sanguis Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima meam. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. Cordare sumpsimus, Deum Iesum Christum puramente capiamus, et immunere te parae nobis remedium sempiternum. Corpus tuum Deum Iesum Christum custodes et sanguis compatavi heriat usceribus meis apraesta, ut in me non romaniat scarla macula quem piedat sancta reficerunt sacramenta. Deum ubiscum, quoque te, oremus. Animabus quesumus, Deum Iesum Christum, famalorum cetuorum oratio proficiat supplicantium, ut eas et peccatis omnibus exoas et tuae redemptionis facies esse participes. Qui tecum vivet reinat in una divina familia, qui erat est et edit in aeternum. Deum ubiscum, et quoque te, ite mise est, Deum gratia. Placia tibi sancta Trinitam obsequium servitutis meae et praesta ut sacrificium corporis tuae maestatis in illus authoritatis et captavenem quiet omnibus. Propibus idut doctoris et miserante propitiae per Christum Deum nostrum. Sanctificat vos omnipotens Deum, Matronam et Filium et Spiritum Sanctum. Deum Matronam nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratias. O most holy divine family, I believe, I venerate, I hope, and I love thee. I beg of thee pardon for those who do not believe, do not venerate, do not hope, and do not love thee. Most holy Trinitarian Theophany, Dea Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I venerate thee profoundly, and I offer to thee the most precious body, blood, soul, and divinity of Deum Iesum Christum present here in reparation for the outrages, sacrileges, and indifference by which he himself is offended, and through the infinite merits of his most sacred heart, and the immaculate heart of Dea Matronam Nostrae, I beg of thee the conversion of poor sinners. In nomine Dei Matronam Nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratia. So I was watching an analogy. Well, it wasn't really an analogy. It was about the different prophets and seers over the last probably couple of centuries, who have, La Salette, Fatima, Garabandal, and a couple others, and they had a common theme, and that was that, again, there would be these false popes, and that the church would be eclipsed. And then they gave the analogy, which was that the church, the Catholic Church, would have to go through exactly what Deum Iesum Christum went through, which was the crucifixion and death and resurrection. And so it appears as though we're at the point of death, or the process of the crucifixion. It's not quite death yet. So unfortunately, we do have to go through this period, but we do have something to look forward to, which is going to be the great resurrection. Let's offer this time, as the church goes into eclipse, our sufferings along with Deum Iesum Christum, and then we can, again, rejoice in what comes after. Please go and sanctify all those you meet. Continue your sacrifice of fasting today, and we'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Have a great day.